Okay, so I went and looked at the recording and I can't tell. I have no clue. So I was talking when the announcer talked for the first word. So I can't tell if he said your general has fallen or their general has fallen. Either way, who cares, right? I guess he said their general has fallen. It makes me wonder if that first battle that I reloaded, if my general even died. Maybe he didn't die. That'd be really funny. But who knows? Not many moves for me to do here, but I did want to call out something. So you notice when I click over this, it says very fertile soil for the farms over in Higo, and this is basically why it's more profitable. You go over here to farming, and it should note, come on. Yeah, I know what it is. Show me the bonus. Why isn't it showing me the bonus now? Show me the bonus. It's refusing to show me the bonus now. It did just 2 seconds ago, but it won't now. Come on, game. There you go. Not sure why it was being difficult there. Oh, I wasn't mousing over the number. I'm sorry. Anyways, you see it says 3 times base value of farming income. If we go over here to say Satsuma, you'll see 1.3 base value while they have meager soil. So that's actually the difference with the farming system. You definitely want to upgrade your very rich soil earlier than your meager soil. I don't know if there are any bonuses like that to anything else. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it, so that's good to know. Something else to note about this game, there's a really terrible trait. It's called an eye for the ladies. Every character that gets it reduces the movement range of their entire army and everyone in the army by -7%. With that in mind, I'm just gonna casually take out my veteran, my military administrator, as well as a couple other units. I'm kind of curious about something. Let me check something. So you're replenishing 16 per turn, because in Rome 2 it matters if you're in a town or not, how much you replenish. So he's getting 16. In the army, he's getting 24. Is that due to being with the generals? Men replenishing 11 per turn. 11 per turn. Okay, so I think it's the veteran that's doing that. Or didn't one of you get a trait? I guess not. I'm guessing it's the foreign veteran that's adding their replenishment when he's with the veteran. Either way, I'm pretty sure that trait is either linked. It's one of two things. I think it has to do with hanging around the gambling dens and inns. If you have those in your settlements, I think you get that. Or it might be just due to sitting in a town in general. But I'm going to try to avoid that since it doesn't seem to matter in terms of how fast I replenish. So there's no reason to sit in the town. So, you know, why do it? We'll leave some forces there. Like, it doesn't hurt us to leave some forces there, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to get that trait and have a sad day. So we're going to try to avoid that. As far as other moves, I'm going to let Epic Architecture finish. I could try to stall it for 2 more turns. I just don't think it's really possible anymore. I could destroy the gambling den and, you know, get back to modernization, but I would lose more of it in 2 turns, and we're not getting anything from these inns here, and it's just not, it's not really worth it right now. I should have gone for maybe cadet academies everywhere or cottage industries if I cared about money, but moving fast ultimately tends to be just better. Multiple ways to play this game, though. I'm building a little less tall than I normally would. I'm trying to just go with the flow a little further. Ooh. I don't need one right now. I love having those for when I expand, but I don't need it right now. Wow. Wow, we can move everyone. Okay. That's the gambling den for you, +2 happiness. Yeah, that's accounting for all of it, and then they're already 100% pro emperor. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We could get some Ronin. Yari attendants wouldn't be bad. They only cost 90. And they're a good deal better. Although, ooh, they're not as good against cavalry. I assume they're expected to be in Yari Wall if they go against cavalry. That's interesting. Okay. A little better morale. Less men in the unit. But they have Yari Wall. Which makes them decent against even infantry, kind of. I won't recruit them right now. I don't really want to recruit much else. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Next target's Tsukushi. I need some more units. It's starting to get to that point where we're thinking about more soldiers. Could recruit some more loyalists. That's kind of my first thought here. Doshin wouldn't be terrible, although garrison policing bonus. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so you pay 20 more per turn, 30 more upkeep per turn for them, but maybe they give an extra level of repression. That's really cool. So they're cost efficient for garrison units. I like that a lot. I'm kind of thinking about finally retraining a gunboat and then taking one of those gunboats, like, yeah, they're like 500 here, 500 here, and using it for transport. I should have actually just taken this ship and taken it down, and I unfortunately didn't. I'm really curious about what they have out here. I don't think they have much, but I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to be a little bit worried that forces will start having too much for me to handle. That's where my brain is going right now. I don't think I get any money back if I demolish this, do I? I want a traditional dojo. That's gonna really tank my modernization, but so is everything else. That's the problem. Because we're gonna lose some here, we're gonna lose some here, we're gonna lose some here. Like, this is the only one where we won't lose anything. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alternatively, I could also finally get rid of the police station and finally get a cadet academy. But we don't even have our ironworks yet. I don't know. I don't know. What are we weak in this army? We're pretty bad in our infantry area at this point. Let's invest in the Yari attendants. 2 Yari attendants. We'll start getting those. And then we'll start banking. We'll bank the rest. I want to get you guys, start taxing them, but they're like worthless. They don't make any money. We'll just start moving up regardless. We have no treaties or anything. We can attack them as soon as we're ready. We're just like very wounded is all. But it would be great if I could kill them before winter. It's unlikely, but maybe I could. This is the part where we're probably starting to get too big for our britches, honestly. Ooh, yeah, I don't have what that takes to deal with that. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting to the point where everyone kind of has a big stack to defend themselves with, so I'm just not gonna have such good luck. Really? Oh yeah, because I'm only doing low taxes. That's right. I was really surprised I could actually tax them. Okay, so we're thinking probably 4 or 5 turns before we're ready to do anything. Let's go ahead and recruit those extra units.
Yes, my lord.
Yari attendants.
At your
We'll maybe think about replacing this levy infantry. It's a weak link in our army. It's just so much significantly weaker than everything else that it really scares me to have them. You just don't want your line to break at the wrong moment because of them. We'll probably get like 4 more loyalists. I don't want any more cavalry just yet. So 4 turns or so. I mean, we're gonna get into winter, so it's probably gonna be a while before we get into combat again. So we're gonna need to burn some turns here. 4 more turns for that basically means that we could probably get away with trading with people. These guys are unfriendly because they're pro-shogunate. I don't intend to go for Kokoro soon. Let's get trade with them. Likewise, I don't know if I intend to go for Hirado soon. I'm already trading with them. Yeah, at this point it's more valuable to just trade with these factions that I'm not intending to attack within the next 10 turns. Fukuoka will continue not being super friendly with them. Fukui? No. And the Iwakuni, yeah, they're not going to trade with me. That's okay. See, I could trade with them. Oh, no, they know. They know. They saw my army peaking. I'm serious, too. They probably did see it peaking. I would be deeply concerned also. Cool. So we're kind of in a little expansion period here. There's not going to be a whole lot to do but burn turns. And that's one of the best things about Shogun 2. Shogun 2 really keeps the action going because you're just burning turns nonstop. It feels very good in that sense. The Magistrate. I could start getting on Mitsudoshin. Does it look like some kind of spear unit, but I can't really tell from the icon. Interesting. Can I mouse over? No, I can't like pin this to mouse over it, unfortunately. And if I right click it for this, it won't show me the units because it's modded. I think I'd probably want maybe like a I prefer a Kayomaru class frigate, but I can't afford it. I could get maybe a Kasuga class corvette. Not this turn though. We will get the 4 total loyalists. Feeling good about that. So what are we looking at total for our build? So 3, 6. Hang on. I wish it would just give me a count. 3, 6, 9, 12. Not you. 3, 6, 9, 12. So we only have 12 units in this army. So this would make it 14. We had 2 more. That makes it 18. Or 4 more, and that makes it 18. 4 more meaning the loyalists. Brings us up to 9 gun units. So we have our 3 regiments of gun units. We have our 6 infantry that I like to roll with. We don't have artillery yet, so that's kind of what I'm replacing, I guess. We could get a few Ronin. We're gonna be here for a while. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? I don't usually get these units. I don't know how they're gonna perform. I mean, they have excellent melee attacks, so if they actually manage to melee enemy infantry, they're just gonna destroy them, but it's kind of weird trying to fit them into my normal like army structure. So I wouldn't usually use a unit like that. I don't usually use many anti-infantry units because that's what my infantry is for. I don't really think about these as infantry. I think of them as like support units for my infantry. Because they're modern infantry. Technology. Look at that big stack in Hirado. Wow. Takatori has abandoned the daimyo, or has abandoned the emperor. Aizu and Sendai are upset. Yeah, they want me to start getting geishas. Yeah, we should. We'll just start picking up geishas wherever we are allowed to pick up geishas. Which we should be able to get like 4 right off the bat. There you go. Geishas are good. They boost your public order after some learning. Beyond that, I don't know. Can we read about them a little bit, possibly? Because it always just says that they entertain nobles and they make cities run well, but can we be a little more specific, possibly? Entertainment. They increase the loyalty of your generals and town growth in your provinces by entertaining them. Cool. And their better name is Shiraya Byoshi. I butchered that. I didn't pay attention to the full. Oh no. Oh damn it. Why am I dumb? Whatever. It doesn't matter. They'll be up there in 4 turns anyways. I am big dumb. That's okay. We have all of winter. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Those guys are gonna have time to completely build up. And there's a good chance they'll attack us before we're done, anyways. Still researching admin, and then we're gonna research she. And like by the time 7 turns pass, we're not gonna have modernization ready to go, and it's gonna be big sad. Oh well. It's just one of those things, man. This happens to me in most of my campaigns. I was trying to avoid it in this one. I avoided it in the last one that I played off camera. Who? Oh, Seth. Okay, supervise recruitment, sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I have real armies mod, so it should. Yeah, it won't here. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. My real armies mod takes like vanilla Fall of the Samurai units, and if they're moving around on the campaign map just as a captain without a general, you can actually see their model, which I like a lot. So if you get like US Marines, it's like a US Marine walking around, which is so super cool. I wonder how much this actually boosts growth. Is her boosting like represented? Town buildings, oh, other. It's gotta be other. So she's only boosting by like 1, but I bet she'll start boosting more as we continue, as they continue to level. Put you over here since we have the Ishin on the other side, on the other town. Cool. We're just gonna continue slowly training these troops up. Why not, right? They're getting it. Makes them better. Compare the two between each other. We got morale of 12. So it's upping the morale by a bit. Better melee attack. Better melee defense. Better reload skill. Much better reload skill. Much better accuracy. So this training makes a big difference over time for sure. 2 more turns on the next Ronin. I'm not used to having all these unit options. Reserve forces. So they start with an accuracy of 30. That's not terrible. And where are we getting that from? From the stronghold? Or from the fortress? Yeah, from the fortress. Super interesting. Yeah, I like this because I almost never bother with these castles and instead just do happiness through tech. Because I usually just don't find much benefit to these castles, but the extra units is a good, like, bonus. A real reason to use the units. I could have just honestly, the ships move so fast. I honestly could have just moved it back here and had these guys come up, and it would have taken the same amount of time. Whatever. I'll start recruiting an extra ship too. It's just good to have a good navy. It's just good. Being able to bombard enemies is very powerful in this game. So once we have our full stack, I'll feel very comfortable marching on Tsukushi, but I don't want to do it during winter, most likely. If I were willing to do it, I might do it on the last turn where we only take 1 turn of attrition, but otherwise, nah. Who leveled? You did, right? Yeah. +1 to zeal when rallying the populace. We can see that represented here with 5 happiness he is providing right there. Crazy. This will help us grow our towns. Of course, we could always raise our taxes. quite a bit should we desire to do so. That is certainly an option. We have an admin cost of 44% even with admin training. Yeesh. Only one research path left anyway, so might as well use it, I guess. Let's go ahead and start moving our... there's no reason to move our boats this turn. There's no real moves to make, I think. The only thing we could possibly do is get some trade, but they don't want it. And we're not trading with Fukuoka. I'm not sure if I've explained it properly, but if you break an agreement, it's not just that everyone is like frowns at you like they do in Rome 2. It's more like your daimyo loses honor, which also hurts your diplomacy, but on top of hurting your diplomacy, your daimyo's honor can also give you happiness in your settlements. So if he goes up one more honor and then he has one more level of honor, the next level will give +1 happiness to all settlements in my empire, and then the next level will give me +2 happiness to all settlements. And you can offset that with one of these texts. Yeah, here you go. Domain in the realm. And I want to say there might be another tech. Yeah, with Kokodai. Those increase your honor. So you can get those. So if you get an overflow, it's possible to kind of get an overflow and then just loot a couple of settlements just for free, basically. Very good for the mid game, but we don't need it right now. So let's go ahead and move out and combine our fleets here. These will give us very effective volleys now. I mean, we'll be able to fight most of the fleets that the AI will possibly have, because usually they tend to have like one boat. Very frustrating, especially during the realm divide, where the AI will just have one boat, one boat, one boat, one boat everywhere, just bombarding everything you have constantly. You get to a point where you want to start like recruiting ship in every port, so that every port can defend itself. But no rush at this exact moment. All right, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Cool. So we are looking good. Do these Ronin come with 2 experience? They do come with 2 experience. That's pretty powerful. Good, 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 good. I could get a Rishi Mahjong parlor here for 1,000 plus to wealth with no problems with modernization. 2,200. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna bank it. I want the tenant fields next turn, because that's gonna be a huge difference. So we're talking 550 times 3 up to 900 times 3. So taking this up by 1,000 and then getting that taxed by about 11%. Quite good, quite good. That'll be a big deal to us. Got to kind of do a little bit of those conversions in your head, try to figure out, you know, what is the percentage tax rate on top of everything else that you're trying to figure. Do I want to go up to like normal taxes now? I feel like we're getting to that point where I just kind of start wanting to tax people. I mean, we're at least getting 1 growth in most places. Not everywhere, but most places are getting a little bit of growth now. We'll keep it low. We'll keep things very lean. I usually don't play like this for the lean. I usually cycle between very high and low taxes constantly. Very high and normal. Because look, I could be getting 2,800 per turn. But we don't need to. We don't have to do that. So let's play it a little differently this time and see what happens, right? Why not? We have several more turns here, so I won't move up all the way. I'm kind of worried their AI will react to that poorly. We'll just sit right here until it's almost time. Same thing with the boats. I'm just gonna have them chill here. I don't want them to prepare too much, and I don't want anyone to declare war on me because they think I'm too close. Pretty sure they react like that sometimes. At least I've seen it happen where they'll start moving their armies around as I start moving near them. People are doing stuff. Anyone new I care to trade with? Nah. Really don't think I have any moves except for, oh, tenant fields are important. Rishi Mahjong. I don't want the gambling dens because I don't want to deal with that. However, it seems like it might be about time to start tearing down the gambling dens and start putting up cottage industries. Ditto here. Yeah, I might start building the blacksmith and then tear this down and start making a cadet school finally. Starting next turn. We're in that lovely, lovely growth period. In fact, let's go ahead and up taxes a little bit. I'm waffling on my imperial management. That's everyone's favorite when you live in an empire, to have your ruler just constantly do that. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll tear down the police school. Police school? Police Academy 4. We'll tear that down. Okay, next turn we'll move to the border. Next turn we'll move the ships too. Okay. 892. Nothing else I want to do this turn. Oh man, I love it. It's so fast to turn burn in Shogun 2. Oh man, I want him, but I can't afford him. Okay, one more turn of winter. Let's move up here. Let's move the boats here. This is going to be good. I'm excited about this. We're probably going to have to siege them for several turns. Ooh, important note. Crap. They're friends with both Kokura and Hirado. That's no bueno. Okay, well, let's build the cadet school regardless, but let's also... We need levies. That's a lot of crap. That is a lot of crap. Shoot. I'm trying to check something with the... I guess it's from the police stations. I wanted to look at those units that boost the garrison bonus, because I was kind of curious about these reserve forces. They're more expensive, but I kind of want them. Because they're like significantly better. They're like twice as good, but I can't even afford 2. That's okay. We're fine. For now. I'm worried, man. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. They even have a ship. Probably just a regular corvette or a gunboat or something. All the geishas are leveling up. And now we are out of techs. Yep. We're out of techs. I thought we had 4 geisha. I guess one of them I didn't deploy in time. Yeah, it took 2 turns for one of them. All right, +1 when entertaining nobles. Ugh, not very good traits there. Yeah, she's not level. She'll level next turn. +1 when entertaining nobles. There you go, +1 when entertaining nobles. I like to stack those. Now these are growing very fast with +4. Before you even get to taxes and then town building, so it's growing +4 every turn, which is beautiful. Yep, sure. Enchanting enemies is not great. I'm extremely unlikely to ever use that, but whatever. We'll keep getting some reserve forces, because even if we don't use these as a garrison force to defend against Hirado or Kokura, eventually they can replace some units in the army and stuff. Or they can just be used as their own secondary army or something. I don't have a solid plan for those. They can always be disbanded, of course, also. Alright. So now the world has exploded in this area. Get some bombarding going. That's significantly better with all the corvettes I have. So now we're at war with Hirado too. Now, if Hiroto's willing to accept peace... No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, no, because their power is strong also, so they have no chance of wanting that. We also lose a lot of income per turn because they are, of course, no longer on our side. Can I recruit as many of these as I want per turn? Or is the icon always orange like that? It's always orange like that. Brown. You know what I mean. These say they don't have a turn timer, so it feels like I should be able to recruit like 3 of them in one turn. Is that true? I can recruit 2 of them in one turn. Even if, oh, it's like they take half a turn per. That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, man. Okay. I'm really curious what the Rishi Mahjong Parlor lets us recruit. I've never seen those Huzoku before. Darth Maul's really cool, man. I love that we're getting all these access to different units through different buildings. That means we'll encounter different units and stuff too, I think. That's a lot of wooden cannons. Oh yeah, they have some reserve forces of their own and Yari attendants. It's a similar army to ours besides the fact that they have 1 billion cannons. Wooden cannons are crap. They're okay in sieges though, so I'd rather have them attack me, which they should do next turn. I imagine they're going to look at this and say they have a good shot. We'll see. We will see. I'm really curious if Hirato's going to move out. If they sit where they are, I'll be very happy. Whatever. It's not really a good trait to pick there. Tenant fields are done in Higo. We've lost line of sight over Hiroto, so if they're moving, we can't see him. But I think if they were moving, we would know. Okay. They're not moving out. I don't love that. I'm very tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna keep recruiting reserve forces. Shit. Okay, they're just gonna constantly harass me, but I don't think they can actually take anything with what they have here. Especially if I keep recruiting. Even if they move straight down. Oh. No, not Obama. How will we get healthcare now? It sucks to waste all this tech time, man. Pretty poorly played on my part, that. But it's just so good to have this contiguous land mass under our control. This was the part I didn't expect. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to take it, right? I don't know if I can. I might lose that. Okay, let's try. We're 33 minutes in, so I'll give this a shot on the next video. I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.